I had like this whole moment where I was trying to figure out what I was going to do as far as like an occupation. A friend of mine, he was like, yo, how come you're not putting out music? Took about 8 months off from singing. I didn't sing anywhere. I didn't sing for anybody. And that was the moment where I thought like, man, maybe I should go in a different direction.
This is WYNDR. He's an artist from Baltimore, Maryland. He's writing and recording a song in the big city of LA, the city of the big labels like Capitol Records, Sony, Universal Records, and Warner Records. And we're changing the game.
Growing up, I was in a singing group with my mom, my twin brother, and my older brother. We were called All For Him. I learned how to like harmonize and, blend with my siblings, and we would travel around and sing, learning how to speak a musician's language. Like, you want to be able to communicate as best as you can.
Baby, let's pause for a minute. This is LeVay. He's producing WYNDR's song. You might hear us call him the Magician, and he's a pretty cool guy. You'll definitely see him around.
Why don't we play around with song 1? Cool. You want to see what happens?
Yeah.
This little vocal loop here.
It feels like a new love, like I just met somebody, and it feels like, ooh.
I'll show you what's in here lyric-wise and see if anything works.
Yeah. Now I'm like trying to do it right this time, or get it right this time. So maybe it's not do it wrong or whatever. Maybe it's do it right. Like maybe it's a different energy.
Oh. Okay. Yes. So I'm with you where your brain's going is like doing something different, but still like in the orbit of that melody. Like we're kind of visiting it.
I don't think you can go wrong either way you go with this at all. You're stepping out to do something new. Don't let anything get in the way of you just doing what feels good to you.
That's Bishop, one of the co-founders and CEO of Mogul House. He helps artists unleash their creative potential. And you might hear him sing a little. All right, back to the video.
People will enjoy it because you like it. That's what matters first.
When we talked about the song and we threw different words out there, where I wanted people to feel excited about life right now and taking chances, it's worth celebrating.
Maybe baby say less night so we can do it all. So maybe it's that concept of stop talking and just do it kind of vibe.
Love that.
Kind of cool. To kind of back in the orbit of this melody, we're not gonna like give it the response right away. So okay,
cool.
You know what I mean?
I hated singing is the thing. When I was a kid, I did not appreciate it. I was so upset all the time. I didn't get any solos in our family group. Like I was a sucky one in the group. In 2022, I had like this whole moment where I was trying to figure out what I was going to do as far as like an occupation. I took about 8 months off from singing. I didn't sing anywhere. I didn't sing for anybody. And that was the moment where I thought like, man, maybe I should go in a different direction. But it was a friend of mine. She asked me why I didn't put music out yet. And I gave her all these reasons why. I'm just not motivated. I'm just not feeling too great. And she literally told me, that's an excuse. Everything you're saying is excuses. You have all the resources. You have the talent. You know all the right people, so make it happen. And then my second conversation, I was talking to Bishop, and he was like, yo, how come you're not putting out music? And that conversation led to me flying to LA and to recording with Mogul.
Remember us? We're Mogul House. We're bringing the elusive label experience to artists around the globe without the soul-selling fine print. We're calling it a micro-label. We come alongside artists and their songs with the tools necessary to write, record, distribute, and own your music.
Opportunities are endless if you hustle a little bit, just a little bit. It's just really cool how all the steps kind of came together for this moment right now for me to finally put out my first single.
I think a lot of like cool cadence, a lot of repetition, a lot of like short phrases. Those words don't mean a lot to me.
That's what it is. He said, who you are? He sounded like you. That's what it was.
Like me and Caleb, and I don't know how many more black. You got so many black people around here.
I have a deep, deep love for like Motown, 70s, 80s, 90s music. And so I've really studied a lot of vocalists from like Brandy to Usher, Toni Braxton, The Temptations. Watching them and their careers over the years has really inspired somebody like me. My grandma would buy me whatever CDs I wanted, which I wasn't allowed to listen to every kind of music, the house I grew up in. And so it was nice to go to grandma's house in the summertime. The first CD that I can remember getting that I'm like, I gotta like hide this low key was a 50 Cent CD. It was Get Rich or Die Trying. It's so important to be able to kind of shift gears, learning how to speak a musician's language. Like there's nothing like just being a vocalist, learning how to be versatile.
Whatever, kind of feel that out. I think I'm not super clear on what note that is. So if it has to be the note that it was originally, just a little longer, that's fine too. Say It All coming out.
Okay. All the pushback was so necessary, and it was like really honest. I could already feel like a bunch of trust in the pushback. Sometimes the pushback comes with like a lot of hesitation. This pushback was just saying his thought, more us like figuring out where to start. Basically, the song was done on day 3. We just got vocals cut, and that was super fun. Ty's like super good. It was light work. Kind of did a light edit and a light comp with Ty in the room so he could kind of feel what he wanted from the vocals. And the next day, or kind of that following week, I edited, and we were out. We were in and out real quick.
Let's take our time to dance a little slower.
Got you. Yeah. For 1-on-1.
We ain't gotta rush if we give it our best. So hold off and say less. It's not okay.
Tag it once. Yeah.
It's not okay.
Jesus. Being comfortable in an environment can absolutely pull the best out of you. Working with LeVay and with Bishop has been the most incredible experience. Like the environment was so dope and so chill. When it came to the type of song I wanted to create, having somebody like them in the studio that's like, yo, I think you can try this. It really brought the best out of me. It's a good season of life, and so I wanted to create a song that captured where I'm at right now. This song really perfectly encompasses all of that.